What's up, YouTube? Pastor Bob here. Yep, you know who he is, right? He's the guy that didn't get the Carson City Morgan Silver Dollar 2021 yesterday because the mint screwed the pooch, bent him over the milking stall. Yeah, same guy. Anyway, so I thought finally I'd make a case for my Morgans. So, this is going to be the case. This is the back. If you look. Alright, here's the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put felt in there. Right? Or velour, one or the other. I haven't made up my mind yet. And then this is the front. And then this piece here that I cut, I'll just set it in there for the time being. But that's a piece of Lexan. And the Lexan is going to go over the front like that. I mean, of course, it ain't going to have the blue plastic on it, right? Right? And then I'll have some hinges on the back. And I might even do a piano hinge, I don't know. And a couple locks on the front. Kind of simple, it's not great. You know, it's got some, you know, whatever's on it. I'm not really worried about all that. And then I got some special glue that's black that I'm going to go right along this inside and along that edge. And let me tell you, that glue is like $32 for a tube. But it bonds almost just like epoxy. So yeah, that's what it looks like, see? So people say to me, well, Reverend Bob, how'd you cut that plastic? You know, because sometimes when you buy, you know, Lexan or plastic or anything like that, it seems like you got to have them special cutters and you got to sit there and you got to cut it. It takes forever. No, let me show you what I do. Okay? Reverend Bob's going to show you. I'm going to show you how to get around it. Now, I would say that, you know, most people in America have one of these. Right? A Dremel. Right? Of some sort. What I do is, the old diamond discs that I use for like cutting gemstones or whatever, when they get worn out, right? Don't throw them away. Put them on here. Look, let me show you what it does. And then you can use it. And what you're doing is you're burning it. Alright? That's all you're doing. See, guys? Simple and easy. Now, let me explain to you why you want to use this process versus the other. When you use that blade on the Dremel type tool or motor tool, right? Multi-tool, you burn the edges. So what it's doing is it's fusing the ends and it doesn't leave any molecules open, right? Any pores open. So you're automatically fusing it, so you're not going to get a split in your Lexan and your PVC. It's going to fuse it. So you risk the chance of running the old roller thing down there like you use for glass and trying to cut it that way. That's stupid. Okay? I've seen so many people break their plastics and Lexan by doing that. That method works great. I figured it out, back about, I don't know, I'd probably say 20 or more years ago. Right? I said, hey, there's got to be an easier way. And I thought about it. And then I came up with that idea. So that's what I would do. So if you're trying to make one of these boxes, which is not that hard, you know, for your display of your coins or whatever, go to Home Depot, get yourself some underlayment, because that's all that is, some cheap underlayment, right? Costs about, I don't know, $15 a sheet or so. And then get yourself some 1x3s or 2x2s or whatever, right? And then what you do, I'll kind of lay it out for you. These are kind of sucky because they're all bowed, but you'll get the idea. So, you got your boards, right? Like this. Whatever you're going to use. Whether you're going to use, you know, something like this. Or, you know, 2x2s. You make your little frame, however you want it, however long you want it, right? God knows, right? Like that. See it? And then all you do is you cut your front and your back, which will be all solid pieces, right? This is all solid till you cut it out. So you glue it on the front and you glue it on the back, right? And once you glue it, just glue it. And then get yourself some clamps or wrap it with rope or something, right? Or you can nail it a little bit, but don't set your nails, right? Leave them up so you can pull them out. Putty them later, right? And then once it's dry, all you got to do is cut it down the line. However thick you want the top and however thick you want the bottom, right? You can cut it on a bandsaw if you got one, or a handsaw. All you got to do is mark the lines, you know? And that's all I did. It's a simple little box, a simple little display case. And then you throw yourself some whatever on there, you know? I mean, what did I put on there? Linseed oil. I think I just threw some linseed oil on it. Something simple, something easy, right? And then you cut your plat. That's expensive, okay? I'm not even kidding you. I've got 3 pieces of it, right? It cost me $68 a piece for this. So this is the expensive part of it all. But I mean, as you can see, mine's pretty thick. So, you know, if you can find something else around, or a piece of glass or something. I mean, I'm not doing glass, I'm doing plastic because I think it's safer myself. But quicker, safer, easier. You might get something a little thinner, you know, depending on how big you want it. Maybe you just want to make a little small case. No matter what the circumstance is, you know, that's going to probably be the most expensive part. So you'll have probably $100 wrapped up in all the materials, you know. It'd be nice and easy, because to buy something that size, that long, that wide, you know, oh, probably $300, $400, $500, you know, today. You know, especially after you paint it all up and all that. Yeah, easy. So do it yourself. $100. You have yourself a nice display case with velvet or velour in the back. Wonderful displaying your coins on the wall. You could be proud of it. Maybe you got another YouTube channel, right? And you want to display those coins, or knives, or your medals from maybe combat or something, you know. So just a little idea for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm trying to take my mind off of yesterday because it was a little upsetting. But hey, you know what? It happens. And a friend of mine on the channel, Joe from Texas, he was so nice enough to give me one. I mean, I think it, you know, it's nice when people appreciate you. I don't look for that, and that was not my intentions, you know. I'm not the type of person that gloats and throws things in people's faces saying, look at me, or whatever. You know, that's not me. I always try to help people out and give them my best, you know. Sometimes maybe I don't always deserve everything I get, but I try my best to help people out and give you a little insight and a little bit of knowledge. I don't look for anything in return. That's just who I am. But I do appreciate Joe. You know, he's going to send me out 2021 Carson City. And I'll get the rest of them that I need. And that way I can have the full collection. And I got a few more to get to make the whole collection. But at least I'll have a nice display case to display all my Morgan silver dollars that I got, with some of the help of my friends on the channel and my friends that I've had for many years and family members. So you guys will be able to enjoy it with me, and you'll see it. And then maybe one day, you know, when I get too old, so that it's not sold by a family member right away, probably what I'll end up doing is maybe bringing it to the Children's Hospital in Boston, or maybe Hasbro Hospital in Providence, and put it on display there for children to look at and adorn, because they're getting harder to find. So I'd like to maybe do something like that. And then if they get tired of looking at it or whatever, then all I have to do is call my family to pick it back up. It'll be on loan to them, and then my family will have it, and they can do whatever they want to do with it. But just a kind of an idea, you know. Sets a legacy of who we were as a channel, right? And who I was as a collector. And you guys was a collector, you know. It's an achievement. You know, the things that I do on my channel are not just for my own likes, guys. Because I have lots of things that I can do in my own life. I know these things, so, you know. I could just sit at home, put my feet up, and play games all day. But that's not what I do. I'm always trying to look for something to do, help somebody out, create something and see if I can help people get ahead in life. It's the little things in life that matter most. It's not always money. Because if you want to make money, you got to have a little bit of knowledge to get there. Unless you was born with a silver spoon in your mouth. And I have very few friends like that. And most of them are very pious people, and they're very giving and loving and caring. So, anyways, with that, guys, I'm going to take off. I am so thirsty, I don't think I could spit. Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. Give somebody a hug and kiss today, even if you don't like them, and especially if they're ugly. Because, look, I'm ugly and people kiss me. Anyways, Reverend Bob is out here. We'll see you.